The Mercedes W14 has been the most anticipated F1 car on the grid, from launch to the start of pre-testing. The all-new black livery has brought back some degree of mystery to the aero concepts and the internal functioning of the car. Aside from the buzz, has the Mercedes W14 lived up to its expectations so far? All the teams on the grid have exhausted 2 days of preseason testing already. While Red Bull and Ferrari have shown a degree of superiority with respect to their lap times and reliability over the other teams, Mercedes is yet to stand out from the rest of the grid. Day 1 in Bahrain was a strong start for Mercedes in terms of reliability, though they lacked the pace of rivals Red Bull and Ferrari. Everything changed during the Day 2 session, where Hamilton and George faced a series of reliability issues in both the morning and afternoon sessions, hampering both drivers from fully utilizing the new testing setups. Lewis Hamilton suffered several lockups when trying to navigate tight corners. George ended up retiring early from the afternoon session due to hydraulic problems, leaving fans in disappointment, and with a déjà vu scenario of last year's preseason testing woes, which later followed Mercedes throughout the season. While last year was disappointing for Mercedes, team boss Toto Wolf is very vocal about the performance of the car this year. When asked about their lack of pace during the season's testing at Bahrain, he admitted saying, "It has been no surprise to see the pace displayed by Red Bull and Ferrari so far," while hinting at more to come from Mercedes. Asked if he thinks the gap between Mercedes and Red Bull and Ferrari could be bigger than before, Wolf intriguingly added, "It's very difficult to judge at this stage. Everybody's playing around with fuel loads, and it's a little bit of hiding on engine modes, so you cannot really judge. We're still hiding a little bit." Wolf made it clear that Mercedes' porpoising issues have essentially gone with the W14 while speaking of his eagerness to go racing again, and if all goes to plan, return to title-contending ways. "It's a feeling of excitement because we got it wrong last year. We finished third in the constructors' standings, and we definitely want to fight for a world championship. That's the aim, but you need to stay humble also," he said. Obviously, mentally, it's always difficult to start with a car that was not on par last year, and hopefully we see something that's better. And this is where the excitement comes from. But equally, we want to get it right. It will be careless to write off Mercedes just yet, as there is no true fault to the W14 as of now. Do not be surprised to see Lewis and George top the podiums in the Bahrain Grand Prix next week.